Now you can hear me.
There we go. All right.
Put that right there. Put that right there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I like it when everything's clean. Very nice. Oh boy.
What's up, Sassy? Look at you, first one in here.
Bam!
Heck yeah, girl.
I love to see it. Love to see it.
Well, we just missed Dave's live. We were on it for the last little bit, but I got to the shop late this morning, so we weren't able to join him. But I thought, you know what? Let's get on. Let's say hey to our people. Let's have a little live session this morning. It's fine Saturday morning. It is the weekend. I'm excited.
Saturday, man.
Thank you. That's Savage Tacticians.
And you know it's also college football Saturday too.
Yes, Ryan's excited about football. I can't stand football.
It's football.
I'm not a football fan.
I think I can convert Nate if I just take him to a football game.
Maybe, but I'm more of a racing guy. I love racing. I like golf now.
Yeah.
In my older age, I've gotten into golf. Let's see, what else? I mean, I love MMA. Yard work Saturday, huh? Yeah. Luckily, I don't have to do that. I'm fortunate in that regard.
Nate, I have
Somebody
a huge
else does
update.
it.
I have a massive update.
What's that?
I slept in my house last night for the first time.
Oh, that's awesome.
We got power
Heck
and
yeah,
AC.
dude.
The AC worked great.
Yeah, Ryan just got a new house, renovated it, got some land where he can shoot out back. It's pretty dope. Happy for him.
Very,
And he
very
got to
excited.
move in last night. He finally got power. Uh-oh, we might have a customer. Somebody pulled up with aggression.
With aggression.
Yeah, congrats, Ryan.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Ryan and Miss Savannah, his wife, are expecting a baby any moment. She's actually
Literally.
due on Monday.
She's actually technically due date's Monday, guys.
She's actually due on Monday, but
technically.
I think she may go a little longer than Monday.
I'm thinking so. My guess and what I put down in the pool was that it's probably going to be 5 days. 5 days after the due date. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we don't really have a purpose this morning. We're just here saying hi to everybody, here to answer questions.
Oh, looks like they just got back from a football game or something. Were people watching outside?
Ryan, what are your thoughts on getting a Glock?
On getting a Glock, I think a Glock is great. What I don't like is that apparently Glock is putting money towards stopping people with the whole Glock switch thing. They're trying to limit that, and they're
Yeah, they're pushing for legislation to get rid of Glock switches, which, I mean, the reality is Glock switches are illegal.
They are.
They are illegal unless you have the right license or certification.
Right.
So, I mean,
it's like a double-edged thing. I understand, but at the same time,
no,
don't infringe.
Not cool. Not cool. How can you be a firearms company and want to legislate? Want to be involved with legislation? No, that doesn't make sense.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I get it.
I love Glock. I do. I am a Glock fanboy. I do. I've used the pistol for forever. It is one of my everyday carries. It feels good in my hand. It's very easy to use. If I squeeze the trigger, I know it will go bang. It won't go off, just because I know it will go bang. But at the same time, Nate makes a very good point that guys usually tend to buy a Glock and then they buy a new trigger, then they buy a new slider, they'll buy a new, or they'll get it stippled, or they'll do like a different back strap, or they'll do an undercut or something like that. And I get it. I still like it.
What's that, Nerds with Guns? Nate, you never answered my question in D-Boss's live earlier. Rock, paper, scissors for co-host of the next live. I'm down. I mean, how do you want to do that? I mean, I'll invite you on here right now. I think I can. Let's see. Hold on. Thank you, Derek. You hear about our car's extended warranty. That's funny. Let's see. How can I invite somebody? I don't know that I can do it while somebody's on here. Hold on, let me see. Oh, what did I just do there? I just turned the green screen on.
Oh, green screen. Green screen. Bro, if I was wearing a green shirt right now, that'd be dope.
Can you tell I'm old? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
Sure, how do you turn the volume up on this darn page?
Okay, so Nerds with Guns. Let's send me an email at info@thekingofcamo.com, and we'll text back and forth, and we'll figure out a good time where we can go live together if you want to do that. Or we'll bring you on live where Dave and I are together, and we can all three be on together. We'll have you as a special guest. How's that?
You so special.
What's up, the Texan? Good morning.
Hug 'em horns.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Cool. Well, welcome in, everybody. Good morning. Beautiful weekend.
Good morning. Good morning.
We're here at the shop. We're just hanging out. Here to answer questions. We don't have anything super special going on. We may show off the gun walls and.
Yeah, we might show off the walls. We got a couple of events we'll talk about here in a little bit. We got coming up soon. If you live near here, we're gonna do some fun things.
JR wants to comb somebody's husband's chest hair.
Comb.
JR wants to comb, yes.
Let's see what we got.
Good morning, good morning.
Brian, the shop is in Cumming, Georgia, spelled just like you think it is. We're about an hour north of Atlanta, going northeast of Atlanta.
Hey, JR, quit being a fag. I'm gonna put you in timeout, okay?
Timeout.
You're on a 24-hour timeout.
But, you know, I think when it comes to certain people, we have to make fun of them because, you know, a lot of guys tend to make fun of me and Dave for our weight.
Yeah, like Shane right here. Shane thinks he's being funny, but we actually embrace it.
You can suck on our Arby's Ranger.
Yeah, that's our official Arby's Ranger sticker for all you fat boy haters out there. We made a sticker just for you. So we embrace our fat. And you know what? I bet we pull more pussy than you do anyway. So you're over here on the internet on a Saturday morning.
On the interwebs.
Yeah, what you doing with your life? Douche.
North Texas.
Total douche.
Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. I love my Texas boys. If y'all didn't know, half my family is from Texas, so I have
Do a
Texan
Jacob
around.
Hex type style stipple. Okay.
Anything mini. The shop is a custom shop, so we do pretty much anything custom you need to your firearms, whether it be recoating them, laser engraving on them, gunsmithing on them. We can help you with getting suppressors. I can help you build an explosive device. I mean, if you just need to talk.
Nerds with Guns, it's info@thekingofcamo.com. Our shop is about customizing your guns.
Mm-hmm.
We custom paint, we laser engrave, we do custom bills, we gunsmith. You know, we're a one-stop shop for anything you need to customize your guns.
Yep, we try to be. My daughter works. Oh, your daughter works for Arby's, Jason? Well, hey, you know, if you want one, send us an email, or if we do a giveaway, we might do a giveaway.
Hey, the man himself, if you're gloating about how well you can protect your family, you're probably not that great about it.
Arby's Ranger.
The truth is, you're probably not that good at it.
We've noticed, guys, the guys that come in.
Oh, I'm
that,
so 2A.
That are super 2A, super tactical. They're like, they want to tell you like all the stuff they've done in the military.
I'm more 2A than you because I'm the man himself.
Yeah, guys, that ain't it, Chief.
The man himself.
The guys that are badass, you'll probably never know.
They're quiet.
They're quiet. They don't do anything. They don't tell us.
Yeah,
they don't have to tell us how.
They're not braggadocious.
Cool they are.
Yeah, they're not braggadocious. We have so many of those customers that come in here that are former special forces guys, black ops guys.
Oh yeah.
And
the ranger camp's right up the road from us.
They do not gloat at all. In fact, even if you ask them to tell you a story about how badass they are, they won't tell you anything. And that's because they're real badasses. So you can be in the comments all you want, buddy. You ain't shit.
Oh, you skipped a few, Nate.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, South Africa, cool. What's up?
We usually always get somebody from South Africa. That is really cool. I'm glad that y'all are reaching out from South Africa. That's pretty awesome. Guns? Yes, guns. Yeah, these are not airsoft. Yeah, I can't believe how many times we get asked if these are airsoft. No, these are real. That's why we can't touch them on a live because YouTube
what gun is in the dark blue? Okay, that right there is a CZ Scorpion.
Yeah, heavily modified.
Pew pew pew. We're type 7, Brian. Yes.
Yeah, we can make all the fun things too.
Croatia in the house.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
How's it going? How's it going, guys?
Thank you for watching the channel. Wow, the comments are really coming in.
We would love that, but YouTube won't let us do that.
Oh, I bet you I can run faster than you can. You're probably fatter than me.
The man himself.
Yeah, the man himself. You're probably fatter than me. You're probably sitting in a big fat chair in your mom's basement, fucking stuffing Cheetos in your mouth right now, talking shit.
Hey, Nate used to be a soccer star, and he still got them. Them wheels on.
Hey,
okay?
For a 260-pound fatty, I can still do a backflip into the pool.
Oh no, yeah, I trust me. I watched him do it when we went up to Tennessee for the goals conference. Where you got a pool for Airbnb, and I'm sitting there just swimming around, and Nate's got up there, and he turns away from the pool, and I'm like, oh Jesus, is he about to do it? And I thought I was gonna have to perform CPR on Nate because I thought he was about to bust his head on the side of the pool. But no, he flipped it and did great form, went in and everything. I was I was very impressed.
It's funny. I don't know why. When did I say I was some black dude? You're just acting like you're so cool.
Show me an RPG. We actually have
what do you have to prove on the internet here in front of a bunch of strangers, bud? You're not telling us nothing. Yeah. So.
Ryan, you're what?
You're a twin of my boy Austin.
Oh. Very nice. The Scorpion is set up in semi-auto right now.
Yeah, there is a Shadow 2 back here.
Oh yeah, right there.
And it's custom painted. I have an AR pistol. Found out the short barrels make for crappy accuracy. Well, I mean, within a short distance, they're okay, right? But if you're trying to reach out and be super accurate, yeah, you definitely want a longer barrel.
Get the build that is for the use you want it to be.
Good morning, Natalie.
Build it for what you're going to use.
I like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Okay.
Hey, me too, man. Cinnamon Toast that's the way to move in the morning.
What's up, New Jersey? We're in Georgia, North Georgia.
Jersey boys. Basic movement, so you can walk.
The man himself, he's really trying. He's really trying.
He's really trying.
You're not offending anybody here.
It's so sweet. Oh wait, we got to hit him with the bless your heart.
Yeah.
Bless his heart.
His mom probably made him eat her pussy. That's why he's so
You know,
angry
I
on
feel
the
like
internet.
that's generally what happens.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that's generally what happens with people like
Yeah.
that. You leave my Cheetos alone.
Yeah, that's funny.
Let's see.
Perfect, Nerds with Guns.
Yep.
We'll definitely check that, and we'll take care of that.
It's, Mad at Max. Do you support Trump? Last time I'll ask. Do you really want to know? I mean, are you like that? Are you got gun to your head and something like that? Like you need to know like right now for some reason?
The man himself, so angry,
So angry.
so angry, just sitting there getting all angry.
Yeah, it was always nice before the assault weapons ban went into effect.
Yeah, Mike, wouldn't that be nice today?
Oh, guys, one thing that kind of just hit my mind. You know, the big beautiful bill passed, and suppressors. You know, come January 1st, you won't have to pay $200 for a tax stamp. I don't know if you knew that, but it only goes to effect January 1st. We've had a lot of people that don't know the full layout of what's going on with it. I'll just tell you this: you should probably still buy your suppressor right now, and if you want to wait to do your paperwork, us here at the shop, we'll hold your suppressor for you. If you want to buy it, get it now because we're already seeing companies increase their prices. And come January 1st, you probably ain't gonna be able to get a suppressor. So just keep that in the back of your head.
Smelly Monk, does the ATF still allow in-home FFLs? The answer is yes, absolutely. You can apply for your FFL in your home. They just ask that you actually conduct business. So do
Yeah.
transfers, sell guns, stuff like that. And then you can do all the cool fun stuff that we do here at the shop with suppressor. Get your SOT and you can do suppressors, short barrel rifles, short barrel shotguns. You can do full auto, and all of that would be legal.
You just have to operate. You actually have to, and I don't think it's like a massive amount. That you
Whoa,
have to
Sassy
do,
asked,
so.
is Dahlonega Gun and Pawn close? Yes. Well, we've all shopped there. If you live in the North Georgia area, everybody knows about Dahlonega Gun and Pawn. They have pretty much the best prices on guns. They literally sell guns for like $5 under cost.
Yep.
So yeah, everybody knows about Dahlonega Gun and Pawn.
Hey, thanks RDR2. We appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, make sure you like and subscribe.
Woo, CA.
Let's see, Kyle, what's up, man?
Praying Canada comes to. Oh, what we got? $20 Canadian. Look at that.
Nice. Said comply with the home intruder instead of defending your family. Yeah, screw that.
Yeah, appreciate you, Kyle. And yeah, Canada's laws really suck. And I mean, I actually was born in Canada, in Timmins, Ontario.
Yep.
And I grew up there till I was about 13 and moved to the States and discovered what freedom is really like. You know, too much liberalism over there, unfortunately.
Anything IDC. Calhoun is
What up, D-Boss in the house?
to us. Calhoun's west of us. It's to get from here to Calhoun, it's about an hour.
What's up, Xavier? Man, it's so cool how we always have the same people jumping in our chat, jumping in our lives.
Oh wait, what was that from Mad Attacks? What did he say? Go back up. Y'all literally can't say who you support, Trump or Biden. Well, seeing how one person is trying to help us with our rights and the other person in the previous administration actively trying to destroy them, and we own a gun store, I think you can probably insinuate from there.
Yeah, California's laws suck too. So do New York's and Connecticut and a bunch of other states, unfortunately.
Yeah, how about we all have freedom? That'd be nice.
Mad at Max, can you send me a gun or do I have to come in? We can send you a gun. We can send it to your local FFL where you would go pick it up.
Right. And that's the same for guys if you want to send us a gun to like customize or do. You just go to your local FFL. If they do transfers, transfer it down to us. We'll get it. We'll talk to you. We'll go over the work. We'll do it. And then we'll send it back to that FFL. And you just go pick it up from there.
Hey, Pig Vomit, hope your buddy Huge Anus feels better soon.
What?
Sick, can you shout out my friend Huge Anus?
It's really sick.
Wow. No, being a patriot does not make you. Being a dumbass doesn't make you a patriot. That's right.
Freedom.
I knew you guys were Canadian. Hey, you're the ones that are. You're the ones that are over the border.
Hey, listen here, Sonny. I'm a North Georgia boy, bred and raised. Okay.
Yeah, there are like an incredible amount of comments coming in today. That's awesome.
Thank you guys. Make sure you like and donate if you'd like to donate to us because we use that fundage for just completely irresponsible things, and we have no check on what we spend.
RDR2 asks, what rifle do you recommend for a first-time hunter? I'm 14. My dad says a good 30-06 with low kick, but what do you say? I say the Remington 700
That is a great choice.
is an awesome
That is a
choice.
great choice.
It won't break the bank, but it'll do the job.
Yep.
And it's offered in
aftermarket.
so many
Yep.
calibers, and there's so much aftermarket support, like Ryan says, chassis, aftermarket bolts and triggers.
You can throw in accessories. You can do bipods with them. You can do different stocks with
Yeah.
them, and all that kind of fun stuff. Risers. It's a great platform. Definitely recommend that.
Get you a Smith & Wesson. Yeah, I love Smith & Wesson too. Is the Ruger RXM better than a Glock 19? I've heard a lot of people really speak highly of the RXM. I've not had the opportunity to shoot one or test one out or hold one yet, but
Well, we've had
yeah,
one come
we've
through
heard
on a
we've heard
transfer.
good things. Yeah,
But yeah.
we've heard good things.
Guys, if you have a specific question that you want to have answered, just drop a donation like $1 or whatever, and we'll make sure that we hit your comment if we miss it because there's tons of comments coming in.
Yeah.
So that'll help
Brian
us see
says
it.
we're a Type '07 SOT with a storefront in Oklahoma. Well, what's up, Brian?
Yeah, out in Oklahoma. Wait, this is an important question. Are you a Sooner? Because if you are, I support your gun store, but I don't support your football team.
Ryan got to make it all football political.
Yes.
Might seem a little weak. Oh, well, let me see if we can fix that. Is that better? Hold on.
Gotta get it. Gotta go and get it. Gotta go and get it.
There we go. New York Gunner says he likes his RMX.
Oh, Commerce over in Commerce, Georgia. Hell yeah! What's going on, man? You
What
ain't far
up?
away at all. And Gainesville. Look at
Gainesville,
Todd.
what up,
Todd's over in
Gainesville?
How's it going, guy?
Diddy has entered the chat. Can I ship myself to you guys for freedom? Sure, man. Come hang out.
If you want like Freedom Direct, if you just post locally that you have oil in your backyard, I guarantee you the United States military will show it. You'll get all the freedom you want.
Nasty Nate live with smack. Yeah, I'll smack all these idiots in the comments.
Oh, how did you guys like our recent Nasty Nate short? Because I thought it was hilarious.
Masada, yeah. Josh with his Masada. Yeah, that's
Yes,
actually, I
sir.
got to hold it yesterday, and it's actually a really nice,
I like the Masada.
really nice gun. What's your opinion on the SIG issue? I've checked mine, and if the safety is engaged, it doesn't fail like it's supposed
Okay,
to.
I'll let you start. And
All
then I'll go.
We all love SIG. SIG makes awesome products. They, for a long time, have been like the go-to higher quality gun, step above a SIG or a Glock, right there with FN or CZ. SIG makes amazing guns. When it comes to the 320, I think what we're discovering is there's a lot of factors involved with these negligent discharges, right? They usually involve a holster or a trigger that's been polished or modified. So, I'm not necessarily blaming SIG here. And we found out just the other day that the airman that was killed by his Glock 320, there's now foul play, and somebody has been arrested for a homicide in that case. So, to jump the gun and shit all over Sig like Brandon Herrera has done recently, I feel like that's jumping the gun. You don't have all the facts, and you're making an assumption now. I've also seen a bunch of videos of guys instigating their Glock to discharge, or their Sig to discharge, right?
Yep.
Where you put a certain amount of pressure on the slide and on the trigger and knock it, and then boom, it goes off. Well, okay, like the reality is that it's not going to happen when it's in a holster made for your gun. A lot of times what we find is that people put a gun in a holster that isn't made for that gun.
Yep.
Or they put a light attachment that's not made for that light, and so it's a tight fit, or it just doesn't quite fit perfectly. You know, you really need to get a custom made holster for your setup.
My biggest gripe was I've seen one of the biggest videos is a guy that's literally putting a pin right into the trigger housing, and it's like putting pressure on it, and then he's like, "Oh, watch this," and he hits it on the slide, and then it goes off. My biggest thing is you're messing with the mechanism that is supposed to make it go off. You're literally doing that. So of course it's going to go off. But like Nate said, in a lot of these situations, I feel like it's the media, immediately they'll take a story, oh, an airman died because of a 320 fall on the table, and then they'll run with it. And that's a lot of to do with just our political climate, because a lot of that happens on the news media. They'll get a story immediately and then they'll run with it. They don't wait for facts. They don't wait for additional information. They don't wait for like something to like play out. They just want to run with it because they want a story. And then you get guys like Brandon Herrera who just shits on it because he heard what the story. So
3,
it's annoying.
4,
Stop doing that.
5. I literally have 5 320s here in the shop that we've used at the range over and over and over again. We've never had a negligent discharge. We've never had an issue. They've all performed flawlessly. And, like I feel like out of the 5 that we have, which we bought at different periods of time, and they're all slightly different models, some of them, you would have had an issue if this is really a thing. It's not really a thing.
I don't think
to
it's
me.
really a thing. I think it's just negligence. I think it's poor holster manufacturing, and it just doesn't go well together.
William says he feels like he went to high school with you.
William
Goss.
If you went to high school in Georgia over in Calhoun, maybe.
Let's see here.
Oh,
I take a 320 over a Glock.
Papa's Pew Pews. Thank you. That line was made up by me and Nate on the spot for the pimping with a purpose.
Yeah.
And we probably need to make that into a shirt, honestly.
For sure. Yeah.
Out there, like we said, dude, it's either people were messing with the holster, they're messing with it, it's foul play involved. Usually every single time something comes up with the 320, it's not just the 320. Something else happened for it to go off.
Well, and Nerds with Guns just made a really good point too, that Jared AF did a video proving Glocks do it too. Other guns also do that.
Well, it's like it's almost like if you mess with the firing control group, a gun will go off.
Yeah. So if your
What do
gun's
you mean?
in a proper holster, and it's not being fiddled with like that, then that's not going to happen, right?
Also, treat your guns with respect, like you should always do, and that negates any chance of something bad happening.
Cigar Nerds Podcast. What's up, Joe? Hey, Joe, we actually showed off a preview of your revolver last night on our live. The artwork that we're putting together for it. If you go back and watch it. And we'll be over at the cigar shop later today after the shop closes to come say hi. We'll be there around 3:15 or so.
Yeah. We're going to come by and say hi, see if we can get some cigars.
Travis, I bet your penis smells like butthole.
And blue cheese.
Yeah.
Sounds like he knows from experience.
Yeah, he does.
That I was miffling a trigger to make it discharge. There you go, Arthur. Exactly.
There you go, Arthur. Where are you at, Curtis?
With diamonds.
You want some diamond sights?
Diamonds on my
Papa's pew-pews.
on my Glock. On your Sig. Diamonds.
Well, David, I mean, you can jump on that bandwagon. There's millions of people out there who have bought P320s and have no issues, have never had an issue.
Thank you, Sassy. You too.
Thanks, Sassy. Thanks for coming. What is up with these douchebags in the comment, Michael?
Smelling like cheese. Your cheese.
You
Yeah,
had
Miss
too much
Angel's
dick
there in the
last night,
background.
so just got to come in here and be a dick.
Yeah, guys, just respect the firearm. That's what
Illinois.
you should do with any firearm, regardless. At whatever point in your life, if you're just getting into guns or you've been around guns for years, you should always respect the firearm.
Edie Polanco, you guys plus that background equals me wet. I'm a
I'm a
guy,
guy,
by the way. Here, we'll show you some of the guns. How about that?
Yeah, let's go. Let's run through the guns that we got here on the wall.
Look at that ugly AR right there.
That was Will's manifestation.
Will, the new guy, that's his gun. He wanted to paint it like that. It's absolutely awful.
It's aggressive.
But that, that looks super sweet. Beretta Bobcat with a little suppressor on there.
I love that CZ Shadow 2. There's a Scorpion.
Scorpion fully outfitted with all Strike Industry parts.
Yeah, that's one thing. If you guys haven't got any Strike Industry parts yet, or you're sleeping on Strike Industries, you might want to, like, you know,
The Halo themed
on
SMC
over.
Charlie.
all Strike Industries. And hey, guess what? That's a 320 that hasn't gone off.
Yep. Check that out. Golf ball launcher Beretta M9A3.
That's if you want to, like, get a nice little wedge shot in on the green.
Bodyguard 2.0. Hell of a gun. Awesome little gun. Awesome little 380. An original Hudson H9.
Smith & Wesson.
Yes.
Miami Tiger on the Maxim.
Maxim Defense. Yeah, we got some fun stuff over here. Here's the shotgun that Josh was mentioning that has a bunch of laser engraving on it.
Yep, that's Nate did that whole thing in a Star Wars mural for me.
Yeah.
'Cause if
What
you
do you
guys
guys
didn't know-
think of our new podcast wall? We're going to be starting a new podcast here. Check that out.
For the
That
people
dope.
that were asking about that RPG, that's the RPG we have in right now. So we got Nate's full kit on the left-hand side with his kit out with some of his pistols. And we got my kit over there on the right-hand side with some dope rifles and shotguns that we have in the middle here. But got to shout out Hold Up Displays. The
Yeah.
wall is fantastic.
Hold Up Displays. They fully outfitted our shop with these 3 gun walls. And man, the shop's never looked better. Big thanks to them.
Yes.
All right, let's get back to the comments because there's tons of them coming in.
Tons of comments.
Let's see here. Is the Rhino worth it? It is a cool gun.
It's fun.
It is a fun gun to shoot. What's
Oh,
up,
the border-
Sweden? With the Borderlands, which one? Oh, it's still here. It's in the back. We had to replace some parts in it, so you'll see it back on the wall soon.
Hey, thanks, Papas.
Thanks, Curtis.
Yeah, we don't have anything plain on our walls.
Yeah, the lever action's actually a Henry axe with the Ranger Point Precision buttstock on it, and we've SBS'd it, so it's actually considered a short barrel rifle, short barrel shotgun.
Yes,
because
it's
it's
an
chambered
SBS.
in 410.
Hey, thanks, Josh.
Boom. Appreciate that.
Man,
Papa's
Papa's coming in
pew-pews.
with the super chats. You guys,
Heck yeah.
hey, follow Papa's lead. That man's what's got going on, dude. And like I said, if y'all want a question definitely answered, or you want us to show us, or you guys want us to show you something here in the shop,
drop a donation down there or give us a super chat or something. We'll be able to see it.
The
So we don't miss it.
Texan, well, we can't really give prices here on the live. It'll get us kicked off. But if you send us an email, we'll definitely reply and get you a price on an easy. What's up, Dakota?
Oh, they're live. They're live with it.
What's your favorite custom piece you've done? That's hard to say. We've done a lot of really cool ones.
We've done a lot of really, really cool ones. I mean, like, the ones that come to my mind off the top of my head is your Borderlands Scar, the Deadpool Deagle, which was dope. Had a ton of work put into that thing.
What's up in Alaska?
What else we got? What else have we done?
Oh, well, the M14 was as a customer's.
Oh, yeah, that SOCOM, yeah.
Yeah, it was on the wall for a little while because the customer was out of town after we finished it. But Sean asks a good question here.
Oh, okay. Well, I saw that, and you know, me personally, this is just my opinion, so take that for what it is. My opinion probably doesn't matter much. With everything you're seeing going on in the world right now, and especially in the U.S. with gun violence, and it's not the gun's fault, it's the person behind it. I think we have a mental health issue as a country, and a lot of these like heinous and terrible acts that are committed with firearms are from a certain group. So,
Let's go over here.
you know, I mean, not to throw a stone where it isn't supposed to go, but when it's a pattern that you keep seeing over and over and over again, it's hard for me to kind of defend that group, because when it's happening consistently and it's the same type of person doing it consistently, you're breaking that group is breaking the law consistently. So you need to look at where all the other factors come into play. So do I think there needs to be certain restrictions maybe put on that? I would think so, because we've done it where before we came in here and, you know, a guy wants to get a firearm, and like on the ATF forms for the transfers, they used to, back in the previous administration, where it had under the sex, it had male, female, and
Non-binary.
non-binary. Me, just as a person who was up front here at the store and has like kind of a responsibility, if someone came in and checked that box, I wouldn't transfer it to them. I wouldn't transfer that person a firearm, because to me, I don't think they're in a right state of mind. And at the end of the day, we have final say on, you know, who we sell a gun to or transfer a gun to.
Yeah,
So,
if you're not sure if you're a male or a female, I'm not selling you a gun. Okay, plain and simple.
so that's kind of my roundabout way
Sorry
of saying
to be
I don't
so
think.
blunt about it, but
See, thank you, nerds.
we don't need people who are confused about their gender picking up a tool made to kill people.
Yeah.
You know, if you're confused about your gender, then you've got some soul searching to do.
Right.
And I mean, I get it that you're in that state of mind, but in that situation, I don't think it's a wise idea to be carrying around a firearm. And I'm not going to be the one responsible, for selling you the gun.
That could go and do something like that.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, me and Nate have a conscience, and so we'd rather not have that on us. So if that person has to deal with their own shit, go deal with your own stuff and figure that out for yourself. But until you do that, maybe it might not be the best idea for you to have a firearm. So.
Yeah. I mean, there might be some other gun stores that feel differently. You know, I know that there's gun stores out there. They're there to make the sales.
Yep.
And they will take your money and sell you a gun regardless. But here we're a small shop, and we, I think we follow a certain code of ethics here that, maybe not everybody else follows. So.
Yeah. I mean, Nate's exactly right. And that's why I commend him, because he would rather have his conscience clear than make a quick $30 off of somebody for a transfer.
Yeah.
So, or buying a gun even, whatever it might be.
Oh, you remember the whole situation we had with a certain local vendor here that didn't want to come out to our last vendor market because she's like, "Oh my God, what are y'all doing to help stop gun violence?" And
Yeah.
we were like,
Well, first of all, like
what? It's not our. What are we supposed to do?
we're a gun store. We're in no position to legislate or have authority over anyone about gun violence, right?
Right. No, we elect people to do that, but that ain't our job.
That's such a liberal way of thinking.
It is.
You're not actually getting to the root of the problem. You want to blame everything
You're
else.
blaming everybody else, but you don't want to
Um,
take ownership or you don't want to go do something about it.
yeah, there wasn't there some bees like that at GunCon this year. I don't know. I wasn't there. Um, well, GunCon. Yeah, I don't know about
Oh,
that.
look right here. Go out and longboard. We run a gun range, and the news called us for a comment on how to change gun safety. Okay, gun safety has been the same since the beginning of time. Okay, you follow the same rules of gun safety. It's not really no more so a gun safety thing. It's the person behind it that wants to do that thing. It's not the gun's fault. A drunk driver, you don't blame the car for a drunk driving accident. Okay, you don't blame the plane if the pilot was drunk if it goes down. Okay, that's not how it works. The guy or the girl, because there's only two, behind that is who is the cause for it. So you got to look at that person, where that person came from, what's going on with that person. If that person has a mental illness, help that person out.
Cassandra asks, "What's the perfect home defense pistol for a beginner?" Well, Cassandra, here's my advice to you. If you're looking to purchase a pistol for home defense, go to your local gun range that offers classes and take a pistol class, so that one, you can learn the rules of firearm safety, so that you don't hurt yourself or someone else. And then try a variety of guns at that range. They'll have revolvers, striker fire pistols. They'll have, compact, subcompact, full size pistols, and you can try them all. Everybody's hand is different. Everybody's eyes are different. And so it's the combination of those two. You really got to just try them out. And that's why you see a lot of people buying so many guns, is because we're always looking for the next best thing that will fit our hand, that will make us a better shot. So that's my recommendation to you, is to go get some training first before you decide to buy the gun, because the training will help you decide what kind of gun you really want. There's a lot of great pistols out there. There's so many to choose from. So it's hard to just pinpoint one. And like I said, everybody's different. So, everybody's hand size is different. You really just got to get them in your hands and see what is best for you.
Oh, hey, Tyler's in here. Tyler D.
Tyler, what's up? Let's see here. Editor, I don't know about that. You might be entering into some gray territory by attaching an end cap to your brace, because the ATF, just playing devil's advocate here, the ATF may consider that modifying your brace and turning it into a stock. So I would avoid doing that. I would just get a brace that has a better end to shoulder it or whatever. I'm a victim of gun violence because I'm in here. Papa's pew-pews.
How about some range etiquette? That's a good little talking point.
Yeah.
Don't point the gun at somebody.
Yeah. Don't walk around with a loaded gun. Load your gun at the
line.
At the line. That's something I've seen 1,000 times. People are like back here on the bench loading up their guns when they should be loading them at the line, on the table at the line.
Also, follow all range and safety rules given to you by the people putting on the range stake or the RSOs, such as don't shoot, really close steel targets with rifle rounds or slug shotguns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a bad idea. Yeah, don't blame the ring when Nasty Nate backhands you. Yeah, exactly, Dakota. We're not going to ban cars because there's car accidents every day. It's not a target. It's just a regular Shadow 2 pew pew. Yeah. Yep, Texan. That's right. Yeah. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. Bread doesn't make a sandwich. People make a sandwich. That's right. Um,
Dakota, we are in Cumming, Georgia.
we don't, Sam. We don't do porting here, but we do offer porting through the shop. We send it off to Magnaport. That's what they specialize in. They water jet ports into barrels, slides, and they do an amazing job at it. We've had dozens and dozens of customers have their guns ported by them. Yeah, Josh, that's right. It's better to get some training under your belt before carrying a gun, because you want to be safe. You don't want to hurt yourself or anyone else. Um, and you want to know when the right time is to pull a gun, right? If somebody wants to fist fight you, that is not an instance in which you are allowed to pull your gun, at least not here in the state of Georgia.
There's a certain thing called escalation of force
Yep.
and de-escalation of force.
You have to be presented with a deadly threat. So
Equal reaction.
yeah, if somebody's coming at you with a crowbar, if they hit you over the head with a crowbar, that could kill you. Yeah. In that instance, you're warranted to pull out your firearm.
Yes, you have to meet the level of force equally.
But
Okay? Don't exceed it.
Don't pull out that firearm until it's time to use it.
Yes.
If you pull that firearm over a verbal argument, you're going to jail for brandishing, at least here in Georgia. And you don't want that on your record because you're never going to be able to enjoy guns again.
Yes, and guys, that's a sign that you're not emotionally mature enough to handle a situation or a disagreement. If you're arguing with your buddy over the football game or whatever, and it gets heated, that's no excuse for you to pull a gun on the guy. Okay, that's complete emotional immaturity, and you're going way above that that escalation of force that I was talking about.
Yeah. JW Outdoors, the brand is Victos. For the brand of the bag that we gave away last night is Victos. Definitely check them out. They're awesome, man. We love them around here. They don't pay us or anything that, like we're in talks to do collaborations together, but we've not received anything from them yet. I'm already a Victos customer. I've been for years. I have jackets, pants, shoes, gloves, all kinds of stuff from them, and they make awesome products.
I think I might be a little bit ahead of you here, but for Steven, the current state of suppressors, we went over it earlier. The bill went into effect. They passed the bill, the big beautiful bill that covers the whole tax stamp thing, tax stamp. It does not go into effect until January 1, which means you won't have to pay the $200 to the government anymore. But that does not mean you can't go ahead and buy it now and at least hold on to it at your local store if they'll let you do that. We're doing that for people. If you want to buy a suppressor from us, buy it from us. We'll hold it for you. And if you want to wait till January 1 to do your paperwork, you can do that. But regardless, you still have to do your paperwork and you still have to register. I know it's stupid. We don't like that because it's now a gun registry. That's what it is. But we can help you out. And if you wait, we don't recommend that because if you wait till January 1 to go do all that stuff, one, suppressor prices will increase. Wait times are going to increase, and you're probably not going to be able to find the suppressor you want because they're not going to be available. So, there you go. Our receiver's almost dead.
Uh-oh. Well, we have been going for 49 minutes. Yeah, the argument of gun ownership is so exhausting. You're kind of right, man. Like, it's tiring to have to keep justifying why we have this right, but we have to keep doing it, because the liberals in this country are definitely trying to take that right away from us. And all seriousness aside, guns are fun. The guns can be fun. If you're safe with them, they can be so much fun. I mean, when we go to the range and we blow up ballistic dummies and
Oh yeah,
we
check
do,
out our new video.
we do all kinds of fun stuff at the range. I mean, we're doing it in a safe manner.
Yes.
So that nobody gets hurt, but we can still have a great time. And
You can have fun and be safe at the same time.
Absolutely.
We literally Nate shot a ballistic dummy head at almost point blank range with Super Dragon's Breath, but we had safety precautions in place in case the range caught on fire. But just do it safely. You can have fun. You can do it safely. Also, like I said, if you haven't watched that new video, our new long form video, we destroyed a ballistic dummy with some very fun rounds. Go watch that.
I don't know how to pronounce your name. Rolstols Garn. I definitely wear sling bags. I'm a chubby dude, right? So like carrying appendix and carrying a pistol on my side, I will print quite a bit. So I do carry in a bag. I love them. You got to train with them. You got to practice with them so that you're efficient. Definitely love those types of sling bags. And Victos makes a ton of them, so check those guys out. You can't even buy a 22 under 21. Moved here from Kansas. I had to go through 4 hours of phone calls just to bring my firearms over the state lines. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, there's some states that are like, in Colorado, like, wow.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, well,
so
hey,
mind-blowing.
if you're in Colorado, you should probably follow Boomstick Bay, Miss Alicia. She's actually fighting to help you guys restore your gun rights in the state with a bunch of other local groups. So
Yep.
follow her, and she'll kind of
Check her out on Instagram, Boomstick Babe. She's also got a podcast on
She does
on
a lot of
YouTube.
work with the Colorado State House.
What's up, Sweden? Yeah, man, appreciate you. Berettas, huh? I like Berettas.
Oh, Tyler dropping it in there. I love it. Tyler has the actual law.
Yep, there you go.
You're welcome, Stephen.
Yeah, editor, that's true. A lot of uneducated people will pull out a gun over an argument, and it's the wrong thing to do.
I mean, you can see guys do it in road rage instances. I get it. He cut you off. Hey.
And DL's comment is true too. The world isn't nice. We have the right to defend our lives. It's so true. We live in a very different world than we did, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
It's a very different place. So being well protected and being able to protect your family is an important thing.
Oh, Dakota, bringing up a good point. Yeah, you should not be looking for an excuse to use your gun. Okay, that's not what gun ownership is. When it comes to like self-defense and stuff like that, you shouldn't be looking for a reason to be able to pull that gun and use it in that kind of a situation. No, the gun is there to protect you, okay? If a situation were to arise, you shouldn't be going and looking for trouble or putting yourself in a situation where you're like, I'm going to have to use this at some point. That's not the mindset you need to be in. So if people are in your class that are acting like that, they need to have kind of a little mind shift or mindset shift, because that's not what you want. That's not what you want to happen. You don't want to be around those types of people, because those people are the ones that are going to pull that at the soonest moment that they think they can use their gun, and it's not going to end well. So that's a mindset shift that needs to happen with people. You should not be looking for a reason to pull your gun on somebody in an everyday situation. That should be your last resort to defend your life. If your life is in danger, then use it. But don't look for an excuse just to use it.
Sam asks if we have a price list for paint jobs. Yes, we do, but we can't share it with you on here. But if you're interested in getting something done here at the shop, definitely send us an email or do a web inquiry on our website. Fill out a form, give us a call. We'll be happy to give you some prices. We do everything from mild to wild, as you can see here on the wall. So I'm confident that we can help you figure that out.
Scooter, we are in Cumming, Georgia, buddy.
Yep.
Cumming, Georgia, just like it sounds.
How can you constantly sleeping in the sage? How can I convince my boyfriend that I need more guns?
If you can figure that out,
if you have to convince your boyfriend that you need more guns, then you need a new boyfriend. That's my advice.
I don't
I
need to convince my wife that I need more guns. She just gets mad at me because she's like, "You bought another one? Why?" And I'm like, "Well, we needed it."
Yeah, we baked that dummy. Dakota asks, "What's y'all's EDC?"
Glock 19,
Ryan's
Gen
a
4.
basic bitch.
I am a basic bitch.
I alternate. I have depending on.
Yeah, Nate's a different flavor of the day.
Yeah.
He'll go through like one a day.
I definitely alternate. But I go anywhere between the CZ Shadow 2 to Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 to a Beretta Bobcat that's suppressed to a lunchbox gun. As you can see right here on the wall, that's our little lunchbox gun. It folds out into a Sig P320.
And it hasn't gone off.
It hasn't gone off. No, not all by itself yet.
It's crazy.
Sig P365. I've got a bunch of guns. Yeah. Can a Florida resident purchase a firearm in your shop? That's a great question.
That is a wonderful question.
Yes, you can purchase a long gun, but you cannot purchase a pistol.
Now, one way that if you'd like to buy a gun that we have here and you live out of state, one, you have to be the appropriate age for the firearm, but you can't like come from Tennessee to here, buy it, and then go back to Tennessee if you live there. You can buy it from us, but then we would have to ship it via FFL transfer to an FFL in your state, nearby where you live at, and you have to go there to pick it up. You can't do that from another state coming here.
Do you have a 100-round clip? No, we have a 100-round drum magazine.
Yes. It's not clips, guys. They are mags.
What do you think of the NRA defending transgender to own guns? That's why I say fuck the NRA. I have long disliked the NRA. I have long withdrawn my membership from the NRA. One, they're corrupt. They steal your money and buy mansions and nice cars. And they don't fight for your rights like an organization, let's say, like Gun Owners of America does, or Right to Bear, even U.S. Law Shield. These are all companies who actually fight for your rights, use your money in a way to help
restore your rights.
Restore your rights, yeah.
Oh, and like we were talking about the suppressor, like the big beautiful bill, because now the tax has gone away. And it's a registry now. It is legitimately a registry. Well, guess who is suing the ATF to abolish the NFA? Gun Owners of America, Palmetto State Armory, and a bunch of other companies like that. They're actively trying to support you keeping your rights, and not the NRA, because they are not doing that. They're just a bunch of freaking lobbyists.
Let's see. Do you have a favorite gun? What's your favorite gun, Ryan?
Bushmaster ACR 5.56.
Yeah. I can't say, because I just love firearms so much. I have so many that I love. It's so hard to say. I mean, I'm a big fan of the AR-15. I think it's a great all-around platform. That Miami Tiger Stripe Maxim Defense right there is probably one of my bougiest guns. I love it very much. And because it has such a short barrel, it's a 4-inch barrel, everybody knows you're shooting it when you're at the range.
No, the people in the next county know you're shooting it when you're at the range.
Walther PDP Pro. Yeah, nice. It's a great gun too. Yeah, Shield Plus, great gun. Springfield Pro. Yeah. Thoughts on 5.7? Love it.
Yep, 5.7 is dope.
I mean, it's kind of a useless round for us. I mean, but it's fun to shoot. It's a cool round. I mean, definitely an over-penetrating round, so, it might not be the best choice for, let's say, self-defense, unless you're at longer distances or, combating NATO.
Yeah.
Does Ryan's boyfriend approve of his 2A purchase? LOL.
Yes.
Joking.
Yes.
Joking. Can you purchase a lunchbox gun? Absolutely, you can. Just know that it's an SBR once you put it together.
So you will have to register it.
You will have to Form 2 it. Yeah.
Like if you're having a gun shop do it, you can form one it yourself, but form two would be at a shop.
Thanks for hanging out, Dakota. Have fun at the game. Looking for a new carry firearm. I've been looking at the Springfield Hellcat. Hey man, a lot of, like I said, you know, get it in your hands. The main thing is, you know, train with that firearm.
Guys, if someone comes to you, like if you go to a gun store and they tell you that you have to use this certain gun for your everyday carry, and they don't budge, they're telling you, hey, you have to shoot a 1911 or insert gun here. They're doing you a disservice. Okay, everybody's different. I'm different from Nate. Nate's different from his buddies. Like every single person is different. You have to go and put it in your hand and go try it, go shoot it, see how you feel with it to find the best one that fits you. Okay, that's what you need to do.
Scooter asks a good question. Okay, so you're a few hours away. I'm in North Carolina. Do you carry blue label Glocks? Also, can I buy a pistol if I have my North Carolina concealed carry permit? And about the blue label, I'm a firefighter. That's why I'm asking. So we don't carry blue label firearms here at the shop. There are other entities here in Georgia that do. But if you do want to buy a pistol from us, you absolutely can. It's just that you wouldn't do the background check through us. You would purchase it. We would ship it to a local FFL to you in North Carolina, and you would go do your background check there. I'm not sure how North Carolina works, if you can show a carry permit in lieu of a NICS check. But here in Georgia, if you have a carry permit, you don't have to go through a NICS check. You just fill out your 4473, and then we file it here. We don't submit that to the ATF at all.
Yeah. In Georgia, your concealed carry doubles as your background check, so it's allowed to. We can put that on the form.
Georgia honors my Texas LTC. Do you still have to ship it to me in Texas if I buy it in person with my license to carry? Yes.
Legality wise, guys, that's going to be the easiest way to avoid any kind of mix up or any type of paperwork or legalities that might happen between states. Just if you want to get something from us, purchase it from us, we will ship it to you if you're out of state. That way you can go to your local FFL because they know that your laws, they should know your laws by the back of their hand because that's how they operate, and then you'll be able to do it there.
Yep.
That's the best way to avoid any hang up or mix up.
Nate, what's your thoughts on the Georgia Gun Owners Group? I don't know. I'm not part of it. Send me a link or something. I don't even know who they are. Let's see. Do you believe in felons can be given their Second Amendment rights back if they haven't committed any violent crimes? Haven't committed any crimes in over 15 years. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of in that camp. If you do your time, and you get back out on the street and you haven't committed a violent crime or anything like that, I do believe that you should be able to get your gun rights back. I think that's a really shitty thing that former felons, depending on what they've done, cannot get a firearm because they're a felon. But you, here in the state of Georgia, you can.
Yeah, you can.
You can be what's it called? You can be pardoned.
Right.
There is a pardoning process, so it's a rather rigorous process, but you can get your gun rights back.
Yeah, I mean, like the big example is like someone that gets like a felony drug charge for like weed or something like that. The guy does his time and gets back out. He's not a violent felon. He's not a violent criminal or anything like that. Someone like that, yeah, he might have made a bad mistake or something like that. We all make mistakes. We understand that, but for something like that, you lose your gun rights because of that. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna take a couple more questions here because there's so many, and we do need to run here. We're almost out of battery and out of time. We've been online for over an hour, so we'll take a couple of more questions here. Lamont Bond says, do you think certain races or ethnicities shouldn't be able to own or carry? I had to argue with someone a few days ago. That's ridiculous.
That's kind of ridiculous.
No, any race,
You know,
any ethnicity
it
should
doesn't
be able
matter
to carry
what
a
color
gun.
of your skin. You know, that doesn't matter.
That's
The mental health thing I was talking about earlier, that matters.
Yeah.
Your race, your gender, none of that matters. That we don't see. I don't see that in
Yeah,
people.
that's whoever was saying that certain races or ethnicities shouldn't be able to carry a gun is a fucking racist and an idiot. And you should probably just not hang out with that person anymore. Meal Team 6, hey, yeah. That's us, fucker.
Love it.
Never missed a meal channel.
Meal.
Says Formaggio.
Formaggio
Vagiola.
Vagiola.
Oh, so you got a cheesy vag, bro?
Yeah.
Gross.
That's
Gross. And you're in public telling people that.
So that's your real name? I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, that's really terrible. No, it is not true, Mr. Unknown.
Yeah, no, only the tax goes away January 1st. GOA, like we were talking about earlier, has a lawsuit against the ATF, but that probably won't go into effect for at least a couple of years. It's got to go to the Supreme Court. It's got to go through all that litigation. GOA is fighting for that right now, but January 1st, only that $200 tax is going away. You still have to register.
Yeah. All right, so great questions, guys. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the donations. It's weird to see us out of a character. Well, maybe next time we'll do a live in character. How about that?
Oh, hey, before we leave, guys, two things. We got two events coming up in October. We have our range day, our fall range day, October 4th. If you want more info on it, go to the website, go to the event page. You'll see it. If you want to come shoot some cool guns, 50 cals, all these guys behind us.
We'll have a bunch of the guns from the shop there to shoot.
Yep. So if you're local or if you want to drive and come see us that day, it's going to be on a Saturday. Come up and see us. We're going to have our range day October 4th. Sign up on the website. And the second thing, we're having our big main event market October 18th. It's going to be the third Saturday in October. Here at the shop in the parking lot, tons of badass vendors with some really cool stuff. And car show, food, live music, all that fun jazz. Come up and hang out. So both those events are on the website. So go check them out. And go sign up if you want to.
Hey, guys, we appreciate every single one of you. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. If you have more questions, send us an email at info@thekingofcamo.com. We'll do our best to answer everybody's inquiries. That's that Meal Team 6 there.
Yep.
Appreciate you guys.
Oh, yeah, it's lunchtime.
It's lunchtime. We got to go eat. We got to keep this figure. So y'all have a blessed week.